Hello everyone, this is Nosgard Silverclaw, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Master Difficulty. Just confirm that real quick. I know I forgot to do it in the last part. I hope you guys can take my word for it. Alright, when we left off, we killed Salalokanir here. Lydia, thanks for your help in that. And now we're going to head back to the Greybeards. Hopefully they won't be breakdancing lunatically this time. And we are going to, well, finish the last of our Greybeardy trial things, I guess. Right then, alright, let's see here. Have I mentioned how much I love fast travel? There's people out there who just do not use it. I don't understand it. Why would you want to run up Mount Nosgard again? The first time wasn't enough for you? Well, to each their own, I say. Whatever makes you happy. Right then, let's see here. Interesting. Alright, where is that guy? Of course he's up there. One second, people. I haven't memorized the layout of this place. I don't go here very often. There's Ognar.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimco. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Right, you know, it's a nice touch, don't get me wrong, but I do find it kind of odd how, I mean, this place is huge. Only 5 people live here, and you're only going to come here 2 or 3 times. Ognar? Arngar? Come on. Thank you. As I was saying, the place is huge, and you're only going to come here a few times in the entire game.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da.
It just feels like wasted space to me.
With all 3 words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Lydia, you're not going to learn the shout by trying to block me from soaking up his knowledge.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Thank you.
Wind, guide you. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shore, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Thank you.
Sky?
Thank you, Arngir. Arngir? I think it's pronounced Arngir. I could have subtitled that while they were saying it, but it would be a lot of work when I could just get him to explain it for me, so yeah, I took the lazy way out this time. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm really not sorry about that. A lot of work for no point. Alright, with that out of the way, we've now got the final word in Futhroda, which is actually a pretty powerful shout when you get all three words. I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. So now we're going to head back to Delphine, and we're going to get back on track with trying to figure out, well, what's going down with Alduin resurrecting dragons. She thinks something to do with the Thalmor, so we're going to check out that lead. Seemed plausible to me. The Thalmor want to conquer all of mankind, and Alduin's here in Skyrim, killing a lot of people and keeping a war going where humans are killing each other. This is very useful to them. So I could definitely see how she came to that conclusion.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Embry, or Embry, stay up here this time. Listen.
You look worse than I feel.
Yeah, well, you're drunk. Lydia? Lydia? No. Stay here. Stay in the kitchen. Damn it, woman!
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Nope, you've pretty much got this covered. I don't need to ask anything. So, Lydia, you didn't hear any of that. There's no plot going on to break in and crash a party. Lydia, out of my way, thank you. I do find her very useful, but NPC followers in Skyrim have a... well, they have a tendency to really get in your way.
Give me a...
Right then. Our next stop then is to head to Solitude. Quickest way I'm going to get there is take a carriage from Whiterun, because I haven't actually been there yet. Load faster, game. My PC's not that crappy, come on. You're making me look bad here.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Alright then.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
And more loading. This actually is one of my favorite quests. We'll get more into it probably in the next video. I'm not going to be tackling the whole thing today. I could, but it would probably take me about 45 minutes from saying hello to Delphine to the finale, and, well, I just don't want to waste that much time on one video. I'd like to stretch this out a little bit, if you all don't mind.
come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Rogvir? We're going to find out more about what he means by that in just a moment. So let's poke on in and see. Now, what you're about to see only happens the first time you come to Solitude. It's actually a pretty good scene. It has nothing to do with the main quest, but I'm going to leave it in anyway, because I just think it's got good cinematography, it sets the stage well, so let's watch.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sora, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
You should tell her you betrayed us. Betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard fit in.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
Yeah, boo! I'm actually not sure why I'm booing this poor bastard.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Man, they are brutal. They didn't even get a basket. At least when they were going to cut my head off, I had a little basket to wear.
Some gate guard you were.
Okay, I'm going to go into slightly more detail on that now. Wow, his head fell funny.
I think I expected more.
Anyway, I'm going to go into a little more detail on that real quick while we're heading to the inn. Ragvir there was the gate guard who opened the gate after Ulfric killed the High King, hence this whole war started. He actually opened the gate and let Ulfric and some of his men leave after the fight ended. Now, whether or not it's a murder is up for debate. I'll talk more about that after some more dialogue about the mission we're on.
Yes? Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
That makes two of us.
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Now, it's exactly like you said. You bring a few items. I don't even think there is a limit on how much you can bring, or if there is, it's so high I've never hit it. But I like to keep things simple anyway. I'll be taking a sword. I'll be taking, 36 arrows will be plenty. My bow. My armor and amulet of Talos. And, let's see here. Do I need any of this crap? Yeah, I better take some potions. I think 5 will be plenty for what I'm doing. Okay. That should be all I need. Yep, there's nothing odd about this whatsoever. Absolutely nothing odd about what you're seeing here. Alright, let's move on. Naked Nord coming through.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Yes, I'm aware of that, thank you. Okay, as I was saying, now, the big debate over whether or not he murdered the High King...
Not my thing, but who am I to judge?
Both sides agree on this much. He did kill the High King. Whether or not it's a murder comes out to interpretation. I say it is for one simple reason. Skyrim is a province of the Cyrodiil Empire. It is part of an empire, which means that it has to follow the laws of an empire, even if your old customs from 1,000 years ago don't agree with that. Now, whether or not the king agreed to the duel is irrelevant, because duels for the throne of Skyrim are not legal within the
Your job is to get into the party without being...
Yeah, we heard you already.
I'll take care of the...
As I was saying, I don't consider it to be a rightful claim to the throne on Ulfric's part on the basis that Imperial law does not determine who leads like that, and Skyrim did agree to follow Imperial law when they joined the Empire. But that's a big debate, and if you guys want to talk about it in the comments, we can discuss it a bit. But that's how I feel. I don't consider it a fair claim to the throne. Whether or not he do a better job as being king isn't the point here. I don't consider his claim to be fair on the basis it's illegal. Oh, there she is.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, I have. Why did you say that twice?
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Okay, thank you, Delphine. So, get to put on a nice pair of shoes and a nice hat. Take a look at ourselves real quick. Yep, that is an upstanding Nord, I guess, with a huge sword and arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna fit right in.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get
It better
back.
be.
Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Alright, here we go. Starting the quest. Right, I'm going to talk a little more about the Thalmor for a minute, while we get in there in the carriage. The Thalmor are a group that went to war with the Imperials. They did not Hold on.
Little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Well, at least he's open about the fact he's a complete drunk. Now, real quick,
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Are you finished? Okay. As I was saying, there's...
I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
I will kill you if you don't shut up. As I was...
Perhaps we might share a carriage after the party. I know, we've just met. But think, by the time the party is over, we'll no doubt be fast friends. I look forward to it.
I give up.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
And thank you, Miss...
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes. And I'll find myself a drink.
Yeah, don't let him lie to you. That guy actually has a poison dagger strapped to his thigh. He's very clever.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Okay. Now, as I was trying to say before I got interrupted 3 or 4 times by a drunk, the Thalmor are at war, well, with the Empire. Currently, there is a ceasefire, but that is not a declaration of peace.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
Right, we gotta blend, people. We gotta blend.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Grappling with the
Troubling times, indeed.
Okay then. Thank you for the help, Malborn. Not sure how long I could have kept my cover.
They'll serve the roast venison with bittergreen sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
Yeah, they're just gonna rant and rave and...
Well, I did see something.
There are a few actually interesting people here.
There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Like Maven Black... Where'd she go?
The Great War is long past. It's time the
There she
Empire
is.
and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much everyone here is actually a high-up noble, or at least a power player in one of the provinces of Skyrim.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around?
Anyway, if you want to proceed with the story, you know, actually sneak in, get past all the festivities, you can talk to all these people. They have some interesting things to say, but I don't want to make a whole video of talking to like 20 people, so here's how you proceed.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion.
What does a
put
fellow
aside
need to
their
do to get
differences.
a drink around here?
Prosperity is good for everyone.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told them to cut me off, the frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
Oh, really?
I need another.
You want to? So you're just saying that you can cause a scene, and I'm trying to get through that door.
What can I get for you? You made it in.
Oh, hold on.
Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door, and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
One can hope. Oh my god, they have sweet rolls. Shoink.
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
Yes, I imagine it is.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir. Here you go, sir. Colovian
I find it interesting that
Until next time.
I just find it interesting they have, you know, servants that aren't high elves, given how elitist they are.
Promised we'd go to lavish parties just like this. Wish he were.
Oh, hey! The Jarl's here. That's actually the wife of the dead king we were just talking about.
What does a fellow need to
Anyway,
do to get a
give him a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call.
Well, actually...
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on.
Well, you see, I might need a little... You know, just make a little noise. I need to go take a peek in the back room. You know, find where the really good alcohol is.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Alright, now wait for it. Hey, don't look at me. I'm just chilling. Don't look at me, lady.
I have an announcement.
Dude, go greet your husband over there.
I propose a
Ah.
toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely
There we go.
than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
You were already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine.
Alright, time to go.
Hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
No, we wouldn't.
Someone bring me a drink.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Thank you, Malborn. And thank you, Rosalind, for getting drunk and making sexual jokes about the woman you're paying for your alcohol.
You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating...
No, I won't do that.
Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that.
No,
chest.
no,
I'll lock
no.
the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrol.
Yes, yes, I'm going. Get all our stuff back. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of alchemy and food ingredients in here if you want them. Nothing's marked steel, interestingly enough. But here we go.
Hurry it up. I've got to get. Good
Did
luck.
you see those rogues?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
Alright then, everyone. I know there hasn't been any combat, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We've now infiltrated the main facility, and next time we're going to be actually, well, it's going to be a little more action-packed. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you all decide. I'm pretty good at sneaking. I believe I can get through this with minimal casualties without really being noticed. Or would you rather me come in around that corner and just mow people down? I'll go either route. Why don't you all decide? Post a comment, post a comment below in this video, and let me know how you want this to go down. Whichever side has more comments, that's how we're going to handle it. If I don't get any comments, which is possible, then I'll make my own judgment call. That'll be all for today then. This is Nosgard Silverclaw saying have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.